Hello guys, what's up? This is Zero, and today we're gonna talk about Terminator: Dark Fate. So this is my first video actually creating with a brand new camera and a brand new microphone. Damn. And I'm really enthusiastic to give a review while also showing my pretty face to the people. Yes. So I just went to watch the movie the other day. First of all, I have to say right off the bat that I'm really a big fan of Terminator. Actually, I don't know, especially Schwarzenegger is into my heart always. And I remember watching the second movie basically, because this was the one that my father had on VHS. And I was crying when Arnold was dying in the end. And then I was crying again during my sleep because I was so afraid of the movie. Well, I have to make my hair because I'm online now. Yeah, so a lot of crying. And anyway, I always thought that it's an amazing movie, and I think it's one of the best sequels ever. Even as a standalone movie, it's amazing. But I guess I have to talk about Dark Fate now, instead of the Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day for Dark Fate. Although I have to recognize that I'm kind of a fanboy right now, so I did wish that it would go pretty well. I have to say that, without any spoilers, of course, that I thought the plot and the writing was not very good because I don't know, it felt kind of rushed, and there are also some things that you might have heard about. I don't want to spoil anything, but in the beginning there's some serious stuff going on. And yeah, I think that it doesn't make any sense and it neglects many things from the previous movies. But overall, I didn't really got distracted by the writing, which was kind of mediocre. Because the first and the second movie, especially since it was made by James Cameron, who is basically, I think, the best guy to create the Terminator movies. He was the one visualizing it, and he knows the best what's the purpose of the movie. They really have a really nice cohesion, and it's not just the action. It's like a philosophy of how the machines are gonna conquer, and they're heartless, and what the protagonists are willing to go through in order to save themselves and the whole humanity. And it's mostly around Sarah Connor, who is also in this movie, but honestly, I liked her. I think she's really badass, and especially for her age, which is like 60 or 17. She's really cool, actually. I was amazed by Lena Hamilton. But overall, I don't think she really had much of a depth. Although she was like saying that it really moves the character forward in her interviews and stuff. I kind of disagree with that. We also get some new characters, like this tall woman, who is like a semi-Terminator, semi-human or something. She's augmented. And I have to say that I really liked her. I thought she's doing very good with her performance. And she's also very active during the fight scenes and stuff. And I thought she's really cool, and she's really oppressive and pretty badass. What else can I say? Because there were many things, many people saying that, the whole feministic things, that it's mostly females and stuff. But she didn't have this side of attractive female or something. She did feel like a Terminator, like Linda Hamilton in the second movie, especially. So yeah, I thought that she was really into the role and she was worthy enough. I thought she's really good, actually. I liked her. Yeah, good job. The other girl, however, the other girl, the one that she's like the mission, who is like the John Connor of the movie, I thought she was pretty irrelevant. I thought she was nothing spectacular. I didn't have a big problem with her, but her performance was very, I think, neutral or something, passive. And of course, we've got Arnold, who is like, I don't know, basically, I feel like whenever Arnold is on the screen, I don't know, man, I can just watch Arnold like talking shit, I don't know, without even a script or something. Well, I guess I have to watch more YouTubes with him in the interviews and stuff. But yeah, I think he's really cool, and he always makes the job done. However, I thought that the way they implemented the whole cyborg, his role, because he's still a Terminator, I think that it was kind of lame, and it mostly felt like they just wanted to have Arnold in there, of course, because he's also awesome and he's gonna help with sales. But the way that implementing the fact that he is in the movie, for me, it felt like a joke. And you know, this is another thing that with these movies, basically whatever movie that Arnold stars right now, it has basically become a parody of himself because he has become so famous and his lines have become so mainstream that pretty much in every movie they have to say at least one liner from his other movies. So I don't know, it seems like it is inevitable to make fun of him and his other movies or something like that. So yeah, it definitely takes away from the whole seriousness and the grounded factor of the movie. In no way, shape, or form it's as serious and dark as the first or the second movie. But it definitely has some really nice action scenes, and you can definitely see that they gave a lot of emphasis on the action and, of course, the CGI, which I thought it was good. It was definitely good, and Tim Miller, the director, always takes credit for his CGI and the action scenes. But then again, the comparison with the other movies is inevitable, and if you are a big fan of the other movies and you do remember them, it actually makes you realize how amazing the first and the second and the third, I believe, movie were, especially in the action, because it has no CGI and the camera and the whole direction is like very panoramic, and you can see the whole action, and there's no so much montage, not many things going on. And anyway, like some scenes with the chasing with the motorbike and the truck at the start of the Terminator 2, or the one with the helicopter. I mean, they're fucking amazing, man, and they were so dangerous, but they felt real. And you don't feel the same way in this movie. But I definitely have to say that it's still a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a worthy ticket to buy and spend my Saturday or something. I believe that you don't really have to give so much emphasis on what's going on and just enjoy the ride. And the ride is pretty spectacular. If I have to compare this movie to the other five, I definitely enjoyed it more than Genesis, which I thought was, I won't say it was terrible, but very mediocre. I think The Salvation is the lackluster one because of the plot and what's going on without Arnold. I believe it's close to the third movie, which for me, I think the third movie was better because I don't know about you, but I'm one of the few people that I believe the third movie was pretty good. And if you take it as a standalone movie, I thought it was amazing. I mean, it didn't live up to the hype of the second and the first, but I believe it's a very good. The third movie is very good, especially in the action and stuff. And it also has some meanings and lines here and there that they have a nice impact. So yeah, I have to say that I would probably place it between like the third movie and Genesis, but way ahead of Genesis. So yeah, that's my review, guys. My first review ever with the camera and the microphone. I hope you might enjoy it. Make sure to drop a like, a comment, a subscribe maybe. And yeah, I wish you a good day and goodbye. Peace.